Hey, bro. Hey, man, I just talked to Kenny. He ain't tripping on all that, but Dave, let me just say this to you. When I got out of Teen Challenge, out of jail, I was in jail for 18 months. That's when I met you. And then I went to Teen Challenge for 4 months, and I went to church on the street for almost a year. When I got out of that situation, I knew that I was a moment's decision away from going back to drugs. And so I knew I experienced my own reality in my face. And I knew that God gives grace to the humble and resists the proud. So I humbled myself. Actually, God humbled me. And I went to my wife and I said, for a year, don't trust me. Don't give me no money. Don't let me go anywhere alone. Keep tabs on me. Don't send me out the door with anything more than $10 at a time. And I stuck by that. I held myself accountable to my wife, Pastor Walt, and some other godly men. And had I not done that, I wouldn't have got the 10 years clean I started off with when I got clean. Dave, you probably don't want to hear it, and maybe I'm making too much of it, but you got a drug issue. You haven't really lived in sobriety for any great length of time, according to what you've told me, and according to Angie. And so you got a drug going on, and I think it's usurped all your finances. But the bottom line is now you're, according to Kenny, you're probably ladies giving you the runaround. You're not able to hold on to a job. I don't know why that is. I'm not even saying it's your fault, but here you go again. Things, let me say it this way. Things ain't clicking for you. There's no blessing there. So I'm telling you, man, you need to make some major changes. You need to get yourself in a situation of accountability to some godly people, your wife. Get yourself in a position where it's really ridiculously impossible for you to go get high, to use drugs, to buy pills. If you set it up that way, and you can set it up that way, you'll do okay. You'll humble yourself, God will bless that, and you'll be able to lead. Right now, man, you're not even able to lead your family. And I don't know how you could work 2.5 weeks since my mental clock started when we came and helped you with that job. And whatever you made there, and then you haven't paid us, so you haven't spent it on that. So let's say you got the 700, and then let's go ahead and say you've worked a couple of weeks, dude, at $20 an hour and working day and night. I don't know. You got to be making some money. And all I can tell is you've paid your registration on your truck. No rent, no food in the fridge. It's just not the way you lead, bro. You got to step out of this milieu of thinking that you're in and get into a situation that's healthy. You need to love your wife, and we talked about that, but she needs to respect you, to reverence you. But you know what? If you don't give her a platform of trust and confidence and security, she's not going to trust you, and she's not going to reverence you. She's not going to respect you. And that's what you're dealing with. She's not really living in a mode of respect for her husband. That's wrong, but it's her reality, and it's your reality. So all I can tell you is, man, if this lady's giving you the runaround, let me have at her. I can operate in more than one mode. I don't have to handle her like I did your friend in Indiana. I can put finesse on and diplomacy and negotiate if you need me to. You probably don't need me to. You probably don't want me to, and that's fine too. But I'm telling you, if she dicks you around, I'll handle it if you want me to, and I'll handle it in a way that takes the heat off of you and gets your money. So anyway, look, I'll be honest with you. That talk we had yesterday or day before, it kind of rattled my cage because I've been trying to figure out how to tell you that. I wasn't lying when I said Angie was going to leave. Dude, you got to understand. She came out here, and the one absolute that was going to just never happen, besides getting over the thing with the other man, was that you weren't going to get high. You weren't going to use drugs. And, dude, you've been using drugs since you got here. Dude, it's got to stop, man. So you want you to call me tonight or tomorrow when you get this. And I want to give you the number for that doctor. I want you to go there Friday and get plugged in. Okay? I want you to go there Friday and get plugged in. If I got to give you the money to do that and you owe me a couple of days of work, then I'll do that. But you got to go Friday. Get yourself plugged in. But I'm going to tell you something. You can fuck that up too. You can. You can start doing 1 and 2 of those a day, and that's not enough. And then you're gonna, if really getting clean is not really what you want to do in your heart, that's not going to help you either. It's just going to turn out to be another addiction that you're not going to be able to keep up with. So, I'm your friend. I love you, and I love you enough to say what needs to be said. And maybe I am intruding a little bit into your affairs. I get that, but you know what, dude? You don't owe me any gratitude. I'm not trying to be your savior. I don't have a savior complex. But I helped put this all together. I helped get Angie out here, and so a little bit is on us, you know. And I know she hasn't said it, but she's thinking, these people, the fuck, man, you know. They give me all these assurances about my husband. Where is it? Where is any of it? So, do what you want with it. But you know what? You need to do what it takes to pay Kenny. If you need to come work a couple of days for me, to pay me and to pay him, I'm not worried about me right away. But I don't want to get what I did for you 2 weeks ago shoved into the $800 debt for someday. I came and gave you and did a job for you. You didn't even have to think about it. That you got $200 for. So I want to get paid on it. Yeah, you need to pay me on it sooner than later, but not right now. But Kenny, you need to pay him, dude. He fucking came and did that whole job for you, basically. Come on, bro. So do what it takes. But I'll talk to you when you get this. Don't get mad at me. Don't shut me out, dude. I'm who I am and you're who you are. Let's just work through it. All right. I'll talk to you later.